Coming up, Triple W Tag Team action featuring the current Triple W champion Alexxis Nevaeh and her partner Kasey Ray taking on the team of the former champion Mistress Belmont and her partner Nikki Valentine. Ladies, I gotta ask you, it seems to be some kind of a, I don't know, a conspiracy kind of going on here with these girls and you. What are your thoughts on this?
Joe, they tried time after time after time to knock us down. But once again, me and Kasey Ray, we stood tall. They didn't knock us down, and there will never be a time where they do.
You know what? We have our own little conspiracy theory going on here. We're gonna watch each other's back. So I suggest the two of you wimps watch each other's backs, because we're coming for you.
Triple W Tag Team action is coming up next.
Welcome everyone to another big week of Englnand Championship Wrestling. Sheldon Goldberg here as we get set for a World Women's Wrestling Tag Team Grudge match. This one has been quite some months in the making, as there you see the dynamic Kasey Ray giving some love to the ringside fans, along with her partner, the mega popular World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexxis Nevaeh. Their opponents, of course, the former World Women's Wrestling Champion, Mistress Belmont, ducking out of the ring, and her partner, Nikki Valentine. A lot of bitter history between these four women, and they're going to try to settle this score once and for all. Let's go to Chris Norman with the official introduction.
The following is a World Women's Wrestling Tag Team feature match set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Your referee is Chris Bartolo. Introducing first on the outside of the ring, the team of Mistress Belmont and Nikki Valentine.
Belmont and Valentine getting the booze right here.
And their opponents, the team of Kasey Ray and the current Triple W champion, Alexxis Nevaeh.
Two great young ladies, two great young athletes. Alexxis Nevaeh.
Tonight is all over for you. Tonight is going to be a night you never forget, and I'm going to love every minute of it.
Belmont and Nikki Valentine. Seeming like this is a happy occasion here. Over the past several months, there have been weapon-filled packages delivered or planted at ringside for these two. These two are definitely in cahoots. And it's breaking down right here, right now. Action beginning, referee calls for the bell, and we are underway. Belmont and Valentine headed to the outside, breaking the momentum of Alexxis Nevaeh and Kasey Ray. Let's get a quick commercial break out of the way. We'll be back with more of this matchup when we continue after this. All right, we are back with action here as the World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexxis Nevaeh and her partner Kasey Ray take on Belmont and Valentine. It's Kasey Ray on Belmont. Alexxis Nevaeh there with Nikki Valentine and two handfuls of hair. Referee telling her to drop it. Now she does just what he asks. That's not what I meant, says referee Chris Bartolo. Alexxis charges at Belmont, upstairs now, sets her up. Head scissors takeover takes the former champion down. Alexxis now. Big drop kick right between the shoulder blades of the former champion Mistress Belmont as Kasey Ray now gets set. Standing moonsault, drops her right down. Here's a cover. This could do it right here, but only 2. Kasey Ray and Belmont, of course, having big issues with each other. Kasey Ray would like nothing better than to be the one that puts Mistress Belmont away. Kasey Ray now, the head scissors takedown on Belmont. Big forearm by Kasey Ray and another. Kasey Ray, quite the dynamo inside the ring. Oh, Enzugiri right there, right in the temple. Here's a cover, and Nikki Valentine was coming in to try to break it up. Not necessary as Belmont kicked out at 2. Kasey Ray setting Belmont up, driving her face first into the buckle. Kasey Ray taking requests here as Belmont gets driven into the top turnbuckle on the opposite side. One more time, says Kasey Ray. And here comes the World Women's Wrestling Champion, Alexxis Nevaeh. Big chop by Alexxis. Belmont reverses the Irish whip. Here comes Alexxis. Alexxis upstairs. Rolls up Mistress Belmont, and a cover only gets 2. Man, what a shot by Alexxis Nevaeh. Hit her with that forearm right in the jaw, and a big clothesline right here. Levels Belmont. Here's a cover, and only 2. Belmont and Nikki Valentine threatening this duo earlier. And now, Alexxis sending Belmont into the ropes. Belmont hangs on. Alexxis charges in. Oh, but gets her leg caught over that middle rope. That'll damage her hamstring right there. And now 2 handfuls of hair drags Alexxis into the corner of Valentine and Belmont. Here comes Valentine. Oh, Alexxis fires back. Alexxis now gets a leg up, but Valentine drives her right into the canvas. Quick thinking by Nikki Valentine. As Valentine just said, I'll break your leg. Valentine rolling her over now into a half crab. This is a submission maneuver here. Alexxis in the middle of the ring. The World Women's Wrestling Champion not likely to surrender. She's got to figure her way out of this. As Valentine hangs on, Alexxis now trying to get closer to the ropes. She's making progress. Kasey Ray cheering her on. And she finally makes it to the ropes. Valentine told to break, but she hangs on anyway. Valentine using up that count. A veteran tactic by Nikki Valentine. She drives her knee right into the canvas. Valentine drops down right across the legs of the World Women's Wrestling Champion. Valentine making some serious headway here, and a 2 count right there. Alexxis in a lot of trouble here as the left leg being worked over, something fierce. And Belmont now joins the party as she drives the knee of Alexxis Nevaeh into the canvas. Here's a surfboard. That's got to be extra painful given the damage done to the leg of Nevaeh. Alexxis face first into the canvas. Belmont in control as she rolls her over and goes for the cover. Only gets 2. Belmont now stomps away on that leg. Belmont and Valentine trying to take the wheels away from Alexxis Nevaeh. And now Belmont sets her up on the ropes. Chris Bartolo telling her to break it, but not until the damage is done. Nikki Valentine now tagged in. Valentine now once again going for a half crab. Alexxis screaming in pain right here. Look at the expression on the face of the World Women's Wrestling Champion. Belmont right behind here as Alexxis tries to make it to the ropes. And Valentine pulls her back to the middle. This could be the end for the World Women's Wrestling Champion at the hands of Nikki Valentine. Alexxis crying out in pain right here. Valentine breaks the hold on her own and once again drives the knee right into the canvas. Valentine and Belmont with an unrelenting attack on the leg of Alexxis Nevaeh. Valentine once again with that half crab. Kasey Ray cheering her on the outside. Fans getting behind Alexxis Nevaeh, wanting her to do something to get out of this situation as she makes the ropes. We've got to cut to a break right here. We'll bring you the conclusion of this exciting matchup when New England Championship Wrestling continues after this.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
There's a whole world of Asian flavor waiting for you at Hokkaido. Their menu features delicious Chinese, Japanese, and Thai favorites, along with sumptuous sushi, hot pot, and hibachi. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are karaoke nights. So for a whole world of Asian flavor and a whole lot of fun, come to Hokkaido, 1250 Osgood Street, North Andover, Mass. Like us on Facebook or call us at 978-687-9888.
And we are back. Alexxis Nevaeh still in the ring, still in trouble. Nikki Valentine still working over the World Women's Wrestling Champion. Alexxis catches the leg and drives her right into the canvas. Alexxis dropping down on Nikki Valentine. Alexxis should be tagging out right here. Nikki Valentine trying to make it over to her corner. Alexxis close to Kasey Ray. Belmont tagged in. Kasey Ray tagged in. And here we go. Kasey Ray. A house of fire on Mistress Belmont. Kasey Ray has been waiting for this. Drop kick. Sends Belmont to the... who's this? Who the heck is this with a mask and two packages? Paul Richard takes those packages away from that masked woman. Who is this? Kasey Ray now driving Belmont to the opposite corner. This mysterious woman on the outside wearing a mask, and Kasey Ray now. Handspring into Belmont. And Alexxis does some damage. Alexxis still favoring that leg. Belmont neutralized in the corner. And now it's Kasey Ray and Alexxis Nevaeh working over Mistress Belmont. Who the heck is that? Oh man, Kasey Ray just dropped down on Belmont, goes for the cover, and that woman's up in the apron. Referee Chris Bartolo telling that masked woman to get down and win. Oh, that's Sammy Lane! Sammy Lane has not been seen in New England Championship Wrestling for several years. Sammy Lane on the outside, apparently in league with Belmont and Valentine in a cover right here, but Alexxis breaks it up. Oh, Sammy Lane has another package. Another package planted at ringside. I think it's pretty fair to say that Sami Lane is the one who's been responsible for these weapon-filled packages. Alexxis driven into the corner now. And once again, the leg being worked over while Alexxis is in that corner. Oh, wait, that's a baton! That's a baton, that is a weapon. Sami Lane now on the apron. Sami Lane drives that baton right across the back of Kasey Ray. Kasey Ray looks like she's out. Oh wait, no, come on! Alexxis being choked by Sami Lane. And now Belmont has Kasey Ray up on her shoulders. Drives her down. Here's the cover. And that's all.
And your winners match, the team of Nikki, Valentine, and Mistress Belmont.
Nikki Valentine and Mistress Belmont victorious. But now Sami Lane, oh man. We got to get some idea what this is all about here. Chris Bartolo, the referee, just tossed out of the ring. Belmont now grabbing Alexxis Nevaeh, still working over that leg. Alexxis screaming in pain. Belmont and Valentine warns. Alexxis Nevaeh, we're all out to get you. Sami Lane, obviously a part of this conspiracy. Oh, it's like trick or treat. They got weapons galore in there. Here's the chain. There's that chain that Nikki Valentine loves to use in her matches. Once again, the leg being worked over even more by Nikki Valentine. Alexxis tapping away. Alexxis Nevaeh now, Sami Lane. Sami Lane using that. Oh, she's tying Alexxis' arm to the bottom rope. Sami Lane saying, let's go. Alexxis Nevaeh helpless. We gotta get some help out here. Alexxis Nevaeh is being beaten severely, that leg being severely damaged. This is carnage right here. That metal baton being used to work over the leg of Alexxis Nevaeh. And now, Belmont choking Kasey Ray. There you see Brian Nadeau at ringside trying to get Alexxis Nevaeh untied. Alexxis saying, I'll kill you. The expression on the face is that demented expression on the face of Sami Lane. This is sick. Alexxis Nevaeh, I'm going to kill him, she's saying. Alexxis Nevaeh getting worked over, something fierce here. Some damage is being done to Alexxis Nevaeh at the hands of this trio, Sami Lane, Nikki Valentine, and Mistress Belmont. We're going to try to get some sort of a condition update on Alexxis Nevaeh. There goes Sami Lane again. We're going to try to get post-match comments from Sami Lane, Nikki Valentine, and Mistress Belmont. But coming up next, Apocalypse makes an open challenge when New England Championship Wrestling continues after we tell you all about our upcoming events.
New England Championship Wrestling returns live with Clash on the Cape, Saturday night, October 26th at the Hyannis Youth and Community Center, 144 Bassett Lane, Hyannis, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. In the main event, Slick Wagner Brown battles Jeremy Prophet in a last man standing match. Plus, World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexxis, Nevaeh, NECW Television Champion Johnny Thunder, the return of the Giant PHAROAH, Italian Superman Tony D'Alfonso, and much more. Saturday night, November 9th, NECW returns to Beverly at the Cove Community Center, 19 East Corning Street, Beverly, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. Antonio the Promise Thomas, Sean Byrne, Slick Wagner Brown, Jeremy Prophet, plus many more in action. Tickets for both of these events are on sale now. Online at NECW.TV or call toll-free 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling live in Hyannis on October 26th and back in Beverly on Saturday night, November 9th.
Welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling. There you see the Monster Apocalypse, the man with a face only a mother could love. Now let's turn it over to Chris Norman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is another open challenge match. Open challenge match set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Barbara Mahoney. Introducing first, the man who has issued the open challenge from the depths of hell, Apocalypse.
General Manager Paul Richard on the outside. We're going to have a little issue right here concerning the man who accepted this open challenge.
Back off. I'll find you. I'm not in a good mood right now. All right? Hollister, we had a discussion about you signing this contract. And I told you specifically that I did not want you to sign this contract. And what did you do? You did it behind my back, brother. You forget who I am? I'm the general manager here, okay? So, because you insisted on signing this open challenge, I can't take the responsibility for New England Championship Wrestling if you get another beating like you did the other times, okay? So I've instructed the referee that if you get beat to the point that you can't continue, the match will be stopped immediately. We're not going to have a situation like the last time, okay? And at that point, or after he beats you, you will no longer be on my roster of New England Championship Wrestling.
Yikes.
All right, well, let's stay with the talk.
Young Brad Hollister accepting this open challenge over the objection of General Manager Paul Richard. Hollister has had 2 previous outings against Apocalypse, was beaten each time. The last time, Hollister was nearly hospitalized. However, he has insisted on a rematch. Should Hollister be injured to the point where the match has to be stopped, that will be all for him in New England Championship Wrestling. We're going to go to a quick break right here and bring you this open challenge when we continue after this.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the man who has accepted the open challenge from Springfield, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Brad Hollister.
What's going to happen if you lose this match? Your career is done here in New England Championship Wrestling. You willing to take that chance?
I gotta be honest with you, all right? I have a hell of a ton of respect for you, an insane amount. But I don't care who it is. I busted my ass to get here to NECW, and I'm not gonna leave now. No matter what happens. I don't care if it's him. I don't care if it's the biggest guy on the planet.
Hollister now attacking Apocalypse from behind, trying to get the element of surprise on the big man, and Hollister with forearms. Backing up Apocalypse, but the Irish whip reversed. Hollister over the top, and Apocalypse delivers a huge clothesline and levels young Brad Hollister. Hollister insisting on this matchup. Referee Barbara Mahoney keeping a careful eye on this situation. Again, Apocalypse with a big knee right to the chest of Hollister and a cover right here. Only 2. General Manager Paul Richard telling Brad Hollister if he loses, he's done. Hollister, a kid with a lot of pride, which you have to admire, and a lot of guts, which you have to admire. Apocalypse now. Setting up Hollister, razor's edge. Oh, what looked like a razor's edge, but Hollister driven into the canvas. A forearm right across the jaw, and a 2 count only. The monster Apocalypse is a sadistic and vicious individual. Apocalypse methodically choking young Brad Hollister, who's trying to catch his breath. Handful of hair right here. And Hollister driven chest first into the buckle. Fans, don't forget to join us Saturday night, October 26th. Fans on the Cape, New England Championship Wrestling coming to Hyannis for Clash on the Cape. Man, big elbow by Apocalypse, driven right into the heart of Brad Hollister. Here's a cover. This could do it, but Hollister keeps fighting. Headbutt by Apocalypse. Folks, we have no word yet on the condition of Alexxis Nevaeh, and apparently we will hear from Sami Lane and company next week. Hollister with a roll-up, has the tights, and gets a 3! Hollister out of nowhere! Brad Hollister gets a big win over Apocalypse and saves his career in New England Championship Wrestling. Apocalypse sent face first into the buckle. He may have hit his head on his own chain. Brad Hollister took advantage, rolled him up, and Brad Hollister gets a huge upset victory this week here on New England Championship Wrestling. That man right there is the happiest man in Beverly, Massachusetts. Brad Hollister, your winner this week. Folks, we want to thank you for watching New England Championship Wrestling this week, no matter where you are. Once again, next week, we'll have an update on the condition of Alexxis Nevaeh. We'll have words from Sami Lane, Mistress Belmont, and Nikki Valentine. We'll see you next week.